Let's be honest, we've all been there, stuck in our heads, paralyzed by what-ifs and worst-case scenarios. It's like a mental quicksand. The more you struggle, the deeper you sink. Overthinking is that sneaky voice in your head, the one that whispers doubts when you're about to take a chance or makes mountains out of molehills. It's the constant replay of conversations, the endless analysis of decisions, and the fear of making the wrong move. It's the enemy of action, the thief of joy, and it's holding you back from the life you deserve. Imagine all the opportunities you've missed, the moments of happiness you've let slip away, all because you were trapped in a cycle of overthinking. You see, your brain craves certainty. It wants to predict every outcome, control every situation, and keep you safe from any potential threat, real or imagined. This need for control can lead to an endless loop of second-guessing and self-doubt. But here's the thing. Overthinking backfires. It keeps you stuck in a loop of worry and inaction, robbing you of the energy and motivation you need to actually make things happen. Instead of protecting you, it paralyzes you, making it harder to move forward. The good news? You're not alone. Millions of people struggle with overthinking, but it doesn't have to control your life. There are strategies and techniques you can use to break free from this mental trap. One effective method is mindfulness. By staying present and focusing on the here and now, you can quiet the noise in your head and reduce the power of overthinking. Meditation, deep breathing exercises, and journaling are great ways to practice mindfulness. Another approach is to set clear goals and take small, actionable steps towards them. Break down your tasks into manageable chunks and celebrate your progress along the way. This helps build momentum and keeps you focused on what you can control. Seeking support from others can also make a big difference. Talk to a trusted friend, family member, or therapist about your thoughts and feelings. Sometimes just voicing your concerns can help you gain perspective and find solutions. In this video, I'm going to share a complete guide to help you break free from the shackles of overthinking and step into a life of action, purpose, and fulfillment. Together, we'll explore practical tips and techniques to help you reclaim your peace of mind and live your best life.
Okay, let's get real for a second. Have you ever wondered why your mind seems to be constantly racing, even when you're trying to relax? It's like there's a never-ending stream of thoughts, worries, and what-ifs that you just can't turn off. Your brain is hardwired for survival, not necessarily happiness. This means it's always on the lookout for potential threats, even when there aren't any immediate dangers around. It's a mechanism that has helped humans survive for thousands of years. It's constantly scanning for threats, trying to protect you from danger. This was incredibly useful when we had to worry about predators or finding food, but in today's world, the threats are more psychological than physical. And in today's fast-paced world, those perceived threats are everywhere. From work deadlines to social media comparisons to the never-ending to-do list. Your brain can't tell the difference between a real threat and a perceived one, so it reacts the same way. When you overthink, your brain is basically stuck in overdrive, replaying past mistakes, anticipating future problems, and creating worst-case scenarios that rarely, if ever, come true. This constant state of worry can make it hard to focus on the present moment. It's like your mind is a runaway train and you're desperately trying to catch up. No matter how fast you run, it feels like you're always one step behind, never quite able to catch your breath. This constant state of mental chaos takes a toll. It's not just about feeling stressed, it affects your physical health too. Chronic stress can lead to issues like headaches, digestive problems, and even heart disease. It drains your energy, zaps your motivation, and leaves you feeling exhausted, overwhelmed, and paralyzed by indecision. You might find it hard to make even the simplest decisions, and this can create a vicious cycle of stress and inaction. But here's the thing. You don't have to let your brain run the show. You have the power to take control and steer your thoughts in a more positive direction. It's not easy, but it's possible with practice and the right techniques. You are not your thoughts, and you have the power to choose which ones you want to focus on. By practicing mindfulness, meditation, and positive affirmations, you can train your brain to focus on the present moment and let go of unnecessary worries. Remember, you have the power to change your mindset and create a more peaceful, fulfilling life.
There's a simple but powerful truth. Action is the antidote to overthinking. When you take action, even a small step, you shift your focus from your thoughts to your behavior. You break free from the mental paralysis and start creating momentum. Think about it. How many times have you worried endlessly about something, only to find that Once you actually started doing it, it wasn't nearly as bad as you imagined. Action is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And the more you act, the less power your overthinking has over you. You know that feeling when you have an idea, a spark of inspiration, something that lights up your mind and makes you feel excited? But then, almost immediately, that little voice in your head starts talking you out of it, filling you with doubt and hesitation? That's where the 5-second rule popularized by Mel Robbins comes in. It's a simple yet powerful tool to combat overthinking. Here's how it works. When you have an impulse to act on a goal, an idea, or a task, you have a 5-second window to move your butt before your brain starts pumping the brakes, filling you with excuses and fears. Count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and then take action. This countdown shifts your focus from your thoughts to your actions. Don't think about it. Don't analyze it. Just do it. This simple act of counting disrupts your habit of overthinking. The 5-second rule is about interrupting the overthinking cycle, breaking free from the chains of doubt and hesitation. It creates a window of opportunity for action, a brief moment where you can seize the initiative and move forward. It's about training your brain to act on instinct, to trust your gut, and to make decisions with confidence and clarity. By using the 5-second rule, you can overcome fear, face challenges head-on, and feel a sense of triumph and relief. It's a powerful way to take control of your life and stop letting fear hold you back.
Look, I get it. Telling your brain to just stop overthinking is like telling the ocean to stop having waves. It's not exactly a realistic solution. That's where mindfulness and meditation come in. Mindfulness is about paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It's about noticing your thoughts without getting swept away by them, like watching clouds drift by in the sky. Meditation, on the other hand, is like a workout for your mind. It helps you train your attention, build focus, and develop a sense of inner peace and calm.
One of the biggest reasons we overthink is because we get overwhelmed by the sheer size of our goals. We look at the mountain ahead and feel paralyzed by the thought of the climb. That's why it's crucial to break down your goals into smaller, more manageable steps. Instead of focusing on the entire staircase, focus on the next step right in front of you. When you break down a task into bite-sized pieces, it suddenly feels less daunting, more achievable. You build momentum, gain confidence, and before you know it, you're closer to your goal than you ever thought possible. Ever notice how you can stretch out a task for hours if you let yourself? That's your overthinking brain in action, finding ways to procrastinate and avoid taking action. Setting time limits is like putting your overthinking on a timer. It creates a sense of urgency, forces you to focus, and prevents you from getting bogged down in unnecessary details.
Chapter 7. Embrace imperfection, progress over perfection. Here's a secret. Perfection is a myth. It's a dangerous illusion that keeps you stuck in a cycle of procrastination and self-doubt. The truth is, done is better than perfect. When you embrace imperfection, you give yourself permission to take action, to learn from your mistakes, and to keep moving forward.
Chapter 8. Real-life examples, from overthinking to overachieving.
Story time. In this chapter, I'm going to share some inspiring stories of people who overcame their overthinking habits and achieved incredible things.
Chapter 9. Recap. Your toolkit to stop overthinking. Let's recap the key takeaways from this video. Remember, you are not alone in this journey. Millions of people struggle with overthinking, but it doesn't have to control your life. Chapter 10. Take action. Your life awaits. Now I want to hear from you. What's one action you're committed to taking today to break free from overthinking? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos on personal growth, productivity, and living your best life. Outro. You've got this. Listen, you are capable of amazing things, but you'll never unlock your full potential if you're stuck in your head. Remember, action is the antidote to overthinking. So take a deep breath, trust yourself, and take that first step. You've got this.